So I had an interesting question come to me the other day. I was teaching somebody online and they asked me, "Hey Scott, how can I get better when I don't have a ton of time to put into the game?" So I think that's a really interesting question. And there's obviously some things you can do, like make practice swings at home. You can watch golf on TV. I think there are some things to be learned, but I'm going to share with you another one that I use with players, young and old, because this can help you a lot as well. And I think this actually might be the best one in helping your game improve. Hey everybody, Scott Oden coming at you. So again, I get this question all the time is, how do I spend time on my golf game? And, obviously there is no substitute for going out and playing and improving your game. But I wanted to share something that I do with my players, which is I get them to start looking up and trying to play video games that are golf related. And some of them are so realistic and so fun to play that it is actually a lot of things that you would be thinking about on the golf course, you're thinking about in the game. And so that's something that you can be working on no matter where you're at, because that's another part of the game beyond the technical, beyond your ability to swing the club. You have to make good decisions. You have to understand how different aspects of the game work, and you can practice those without actually being out there on the golf course. So I'm going to go through, I'm going to show you. My favorite one is called Perfect Swing. This is on a mobile device that you can download. I'm going to link it below, and if you do, you actually get some bonus things that you can use while you play the game. So click the link below, and it's free to join and sign up. That's the best part. And you can get going for no cost. So that's awesome. All right, so right now I've got a hole here. It's 312 yards. We've got a little bit of an issue here because it's very, very tight where I'm trying to land it. And one thing that I think you need to know is when I hit it in the rough, it does affect my golf ball quite a bit. Like there's some lie penalty for that. So my goal here is I have to put this ball in the fairway, and it's 312 yard hole, and I need to make sure that I do not ruin my chances to get it up by the green after 2 shots. That's what I'm thinking about here. So the fact that there's a bunker right there and it is very, very narrow where I'm trying to land this, one thing I'm going to do here is actually I'm going to hit a 3-wood and keep it short of those bunkers as we go through here. And so what that's going to let me do is hit a nice full aggressive swing, and I'm going to hit that a lot straighter. And even though I still hit it right into that narrow part, but it was a little bit of an easier club to hit straighter than it was with that driver. So I'm going to move on, and then what that leaves me is I've got to look at going at this green here now, instead of, if I would have hit it in the rough, I would have been having a tough time getting it all the way to the green because of the lie. I would have been taking a chance with that. So again, that's something that I was learning through playing games like this. Now, they weren't on the phone. We had to play them on consoles. I live in a place where it was winter, 4 months out of the year, and you weren't playing golf too much outside. So this is what we had to do to get our golf fix and learn some of these things. So we were always like, all right, I'm going to cut this in here. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And then when we went out to the course, it's like, all right, I'm going to try to do the same things I was doing in the game, and because that seemed to be working there. So right here, I've got 117 yards. I've got a 5-iron, which if I know things about a 5-iron, that means that ball is going to release a little bit when I hit the green. So one of the things I'm going to do is actually just make sure I'm landing it on the front of the green, which I am. Wind's blowing the ball a little bit to the right, so I'm going to aim a little left. And I think we're going to like that. We're going to go. So we're working a little bit on some timing and things like that. But again, mainly the big things are going to be, hey, how are you making decisions, things like that. And hey, that worked out good. Again, a shot that hits on the front, releases back there. We're going to have a look here to make this putt. I think we're going to like that. So then we go into the green, and one of the things that I'm doing now too is I am green reading. Now, the way this is set up, this is actually how I visualize putts. I visualize putts with the little track. So that's something I think I picked up from playing games. Tiger Woods back in the day used to do that in their video game. So I picked that up and I said, all right, I'm going to keep doing that. Now, one of the things that I have people pay attention to is how much break are they playing on the game compared to in real life. Like when I hit a putt, see there, I hit it. I might have broke low if I had enough. But the other thing that I'm going to look at then is speed, right? hey, if I don't want to have to play that break, I'm just going to hit it a little bit harder. The putt I just hit previously, I probably played too much break and I had to play that too soft to have it break in there. So I should have played a little less, hit it harder, got it to the hole, and I would have had a good chance of making it. And those are decisions. That's all the decisions I just went through in one hole. And those are things that I'm thinking about constantly on the golf course. If you watched my Chasing Scratch series and you saw some of the on-course rounds, I mean, that's all the stuff that's going through my head. And it's very, very second nature to me, not only because I've played a good amount of golf, but because I've made those decisions thousands and thousands of times in a electronic format. And I truly believe, and there is research that showcases that these types of games can really help expedite some of that process. Again, maybe you're not doing the full swing and nailing down your technique, but you are definitely working on a very important part of the game in doing something like this. So again, my favorite one, Perfect Swing. It's available on iPhone, which I have, or I've seen it on Android. You can get it there too. I'm going to link it down below where you can go and check it out and get your download for it. And again, you'll get some bonus things for it as well. But great game, tons of fun. Play it for 3 holes and then you're good. Takes only a few minutes, or you can play a bunch of holes and keep going. So I think that's something that I would definitely check out as a player, is how can I be around the game a little bit more if you're not able to get out and play all the time. If you're trying to expedite this process of improving, you got to take care of all the bases from your technique to your decision making, your course strategy, and you can work on that part anywhere you are, not just at the golf course. So again, great question that was sent in. Thank you so much for those questions. If you have more of them, please make sure you let me know down in the comments below or send me a message. I love talking golf and helping you get better, so we want to make sure we do that. If you have any questions, you know how to get me. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.